Happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me. Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, 59 today. I don't look a day older than 71. I'm just going to harvest some of the salad crops from the square foot gardening. I've taken the odd leaf, but it's time now to take a few more. These nets are what my wife's wool comes in for her knitting. Absolutely ideal. And this is cut and come again. So we'll take a bit of this. Don't like taking too much, because we don't like to waste it. I think I'll take half from this one. Two different types, but lettuce is lettuce at the end of the day. So I'm basically just cutting the top off, and it will regrow again, hopefully. Right, I'm just going to take a few of the radishes. These are, let's have a look. The Sparkler 3, new seed, not the saved seed. And at the moment, I've been successfully sowing to some success. We've had a lot of rain, and some of the radishes are splitted, but that can't be helped, they still taste good. And I'm also going to harvest some of the French breakfast. The Sparkler 3 are really good radish, so all we do, a bit of a wash off. We always try and wash everything off my vegetables before I take them home. I can always pour this water onto the wood chips, and harvest the wood chips later on. We'll add ourselves to some of the mustard. The bigger leaves are compost, and we'll take a few of the smaller ones. They're the best ones from the inside. So the little black flies, I think it's very nice as well. So yesterday we popped out to a garden centre where we were just having a little browse, just having a bit of time out, and the wife's bought me a birthday present. More potatoes. We've got some Sarpomera, Lady Crystal, they're a first early, and some Morris Bard. They were free to a good home, so you were allowed 3 bags per person. So Mrs. K really does know how to garden on a budget, and I'll be showing you a little video how I'm going to store these, because the first earlies I'm going to be storing those in the fridge, selecting the ones I want, ready for the Christmas potatoes. In the same garden centre I bought Mrs. K a Christmas present. I think I'm on Christmas now 2065. Whether I make it to that age, that year or not, I very much doubt it. But we bought some nice garden furniture. That cost us a penny or two, but somewhere to relax in the garden over the summer. And it looks like we're going to get quite a few weeks of scorching weather. So we're going to be absolutely damp and saturated to no water, no rain, blistering heat, and everything will go to seed. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the rest of the stuff on the square foot garden. It's been very productive, and then I'll just do a quick mini birthday tour. The new marker pen is helping me immensely now. The granddaughter re-sowed the Whiteteller F1, so that was the first sowing. Have I got a date? So actually these were planted on the 15th of May, so just over 4 weeks, no, just under 4 weeks, they came to maturity, and they were a real good size. And we replanted again in the same place. There's some lettuce there, mixed lettuce, but it all looks the same to me. And so the mustard in the background, and we've got some spinach here. I missed that, look. Oh, I'm gonna have some of that. No beet leaf miner at the moment. We'll put that with the rest, and we'll pop that away in a sealed bag shortly. Bed number 1, the variegated onion is still growing. This is the last year's rainbow chard, Swiss chard, sorry, bright lights, and I need to cut this off now, but there's no harm in taking these top leaves and some of the old leeks. I'll be doing a video, my next video will be on the vertical gardening. I've come up with an ingenious plan to water, so head height on the second row, and as you can imagine it's a bit hair raising climbing about here. Got to stop that, so I'll be sharing with you what I've done. And the New Zealand spinach, this is doing a lot better. We started off, I've removed, if you remember, we had the New Zealand spinach here and it got a little bit frosted, didn't like the weather, and it's quite tasty, excuse me. My growing methods are, if you find a space, plant in it. And there we've managed to get a couple of rows of radish in there, some more there, and then by the time these cabbages get bigger, these will be harvested in about 3 weeks time. There's some peas we've put out there, the Sugar Prince pea, that's from the Shed Wars heirloom varieties, and the broad beans are doing really well now, and hopefully we'll beat the black fly. It's been far too cold for them, I bet, at the moment. I've topped up the Brassica bed. We've got a net on top to stop the pigeons flying in, and again I've planted some more Sabuto F1 around the outside. There's my sprouts. The rest of the sprouts and the cabbages can go out. I've left that a bit longer, but realistically I need to get everything out now. There's some Swedes, some more beetroot, Sabuto F1. The spring pointed cabbages are doing quite well. We've had a few. There's not much meat on them at the moment, but I think I've planted far too many. So this is the next bed. It's had all the sprouting broccoli and the kale. Need to get this cleared out and the bed topped up. This year's parsnips are coming on along nicely. I think they're enjoying the fact they're having a little bit of rain. Next carrot bed, that's been topped up, ready to go. This year's parsnips, I won't be far away from having some of these, but leave them alone, let them grow, but they're looking really good and healthy. These are the stir-on onion sets, and I'll tell you something, the weeds are taking some keeping under control. I need to mulch this with some leaf mould, and these two beds are now ready. This is where the carrots were, there for the courgette romanesco, and then the easy pick gold courgettes. There'll be 2 plants in each bed. We were very, very close to a frost last night, and it doesn't look like any of this has been scorched. All the spare carrot material has come out here. I've just heaped that up to cover the haulms, This is another carrot bed. I should sow 2 lots of carrots together, and there's the other carrots over there doing wonderfully well. Bull's bud beetroot, and then we've got some icicle radish there. Again, find a space, fill it, and these are coming on nicely now, and I will start taking these leaves. We just tap the leaves on those. And the walking onions are walking. They're dropping down. And it'll be interesting to see what comes of these. Got a temporary door on the polytunnel, and I just pull it to one side as the winds help me there, just to get inside. And we've got it near enough all planted up, bar from the cucumbers. It's far too cold at the moment for the cucumbers, and I've still got that one to do. But basically all I've been doing is, let's move that cardboard. All I've done is remove the cardboard, and of course the weeds have grown from the manure, and literally all the clover. So basically I've just gone round and took the whole lot, not weeded it, I've just took the whole lot and give it a good mix in, and then I've mulched with my quality leaf mould, hopefully to keep the bulk of the weeds down. And these lampshades, street lamp covers, are just there to give a bit of extra warmth. I've got 3 pots of the quality leaf mould left. I might need some for more beans, but if not, it's all used up. So basically, hopefully now, weed reduction. This should be full of wood chips. We haven't got any, so I've improvised, just put a bit of cardboard down. But it's remarkably warm in this tunnel, and I am a happy bunny. I've managed to take the kink out of that just a little bit. The guttering's holding it together a wee bit, and the other side's guttering's working perfectly. This one's just holding water in the middle a bit, but I don't mind. Wildflower gardens coming on wonderfully, and we're starting to see now what potatoes are doing well in what materials. Down to my last bit of compost out of the compost bin, and there's a mix ready to do a bit more, fill some more containers. And here's some more of the potato growing medium. That's the grass cuttings, no show there. And I do believe we've got a potato growing there. That's just in the straw. That one's doing really well. Cocoa coir and coffee grounds, 60-40, so 60% cocoa coir, 40% coffee grounds. It'll be all top, no bottom. The one in the manure just showing its face, and that's my homemade compost. Five-year-old banana skins, no show on that one. And the MEKA potato grow bags, carrots are doing nicely, potatoes are growing, and it, in actual fact, I won't. I'll take one from the back, then we can actually have a look at the pouch. But the labels are holding up well. That has surprised me. But let's take a icicle long white, just to add a bit of colour to one's lunchbox. The gravity fed rainwater wick guttering system. All the plants seem to be doing quite well. Again, we've got gaps there for the cucumbers. So, hello, Mr. B. Can't get out. The door's wide open. Must get all these out now, the cold frame, and rejig it for square foot gardening. Get some more radishes in, and all the beds have been filled using the leaf mould and 12-month-old containers. That's my homemade compost. It sieves really nice, and some of the compost that we find that's dumped on the side of the road. Thanks for watching, commenting. And if you want to help support my channel or buy me a coffee, then my PayPal account is in the description below. Take care, my friends. Till next time. Ta-ra for now.